stop and try again.
I think so. Next, who else are they not better than? Let's think. Let's see. Who else are they not better than? Felix Trinidad. What do you guys know about Felix Trinidad? What do you guys know about Felix Trinidad? So, does Triple G have anybody on his record or his resume and Chocolatito that's better than Felix Tito Trinidad? Let's see. Roy Jones Jr., Winky Wright, Ricardo Mayorga, Bernard Hopkins, William Jaffe, Fernando Vargas. You understand? Oscar De La Hoya, Pernell Whitaker, right? Right? I mean, come on, guys, really. I mean, I'm reading this out to you guys. Hector Camacho, Macho Camacho. I mean, come on, man, seriously, come on. Who on these guys' resumes can you say? Who? Look at the level of competition that these dudes have fought. Look at it, man. Man, come on. Let's keep going, because the video it's gonna be a long video anyway. But this has to be done. This has to be done. In fact, let's look at Winky Wright. Let's look into Winky Wright. Who on Triple G and Roman Gonzalez resume is better than Winky Wright? Peter Quillen, Paul Williams, Bernard Hopkins, Ike Quartet, Jermaine Taylor, Sam Solomon, Felix Trinidad, Shane Mosley. I mean, come on. Fernando Vargas, come on, man, come on. Adrian Dodson at the time was undefeated when he fought him. I mean, come on, man, let's go. Winky Wright, come on. These dudes are better than Winky Wright in the past 25 years. In the past 25 years, they're better than Winky Wright. No way in the world. No, there's no way in hell. Let's see. Legend. Eric Morales. Can you think of anybody on their resumes that's better than Eric Morales? El Terrible. Let's see. Danny Garcia, right? David Diaz, Manny Pacquiao. Marco Antonio Barrera. I mean, come on. The list just goes on and on and on and on and on. This guy is a legend. A legend. Do you honestly believe that they have better resumes? Junior Jones was 44-3 when he fought this guy. Man, come on. Seriously. Let's keep moving. Better than Eric Morales? I doubt it, seriously. In fact, let's see. Let me see, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Okay, let's keep moving. Because I'm finding it hard to be able to validate and even sign off on this guy's resume. I'm having a hard time. In fact, let's look at oh yeah, and Marcos Maidana, right? I forgot all about that kid. Marcos Maidana is on his resume. Let's look at Marco Antonio Barrera. Who on Triple G and Roman Gonzalez's resume do you think is better than these guys? Let's see. Amir Khan, Arias, right? Rojas, Sammy Ventura, Manny Pacquiao, Juan Manuel Marquez, Rocky Juarez, right? Eric Morales, Paulie Ayala, Johnny Tapia, Prince Nassim Hamed. Right? I mean, come on, right? Prince Nassim Hamed, right? Come on. Let's look at his resume. Marcio Antonio Barrera. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Augie Sanchez, Cesar Soto. Man, come on. These guys are legends. And you're telling me that Triple G and Roman Gonzalez, two guys who you probably just recently heard of in the past 5 years, are better than all these guys whose names that most of you will never, ever forget. Ever forget these guys. How could you? How could you forget about it, most of these guys that I'm naming off? How? You can't. You cannot. How do you even justify a list like that? Let's look at Evander Holyfield. Okay? Let's look at his resume. Brian Nielsen, 64-2 when he fought him, right? Franz Barker, 47-4. I don't even know who that guy is when he fought him. This is in, you know what I'm saying? Let's see, who else? James Toney, right? Chris Bird, Hussein Rahman, right? John Ruiz, Lennox Lewis, Michael Moore, Mike Tyson. You feel me? Riddick Bowe, Larry Holmes, George Foreman, Buster Douglas. What? Man, come on. Who is messing with this man's resume? Which one of those guys are messing with this man's resume? Mike Tyson. Let's take Mike Tyson. Let's hold this Mike Tyson. McBride, Danny Williams, Etienne, Lennox Lewis, right? Brian Nelson, Andrew Galata, right? Evander Holyfield, right? Frank Bruno, Peter McNeely, right? Buster Douglas, Frank Bruno, Michael Spinks, Larry Holmes. You understand what? Trevor Burbitt. The list goes on and it goes on and on and on, man. Next, let's keep going. Let's keep it moving. I'm doing this for a reason, guys. Juan Manuel Marquez. Let's take a look. Juan Manuel Marquez. Okay, having a little bit of trouble with that one, but I'm sure I can find some info on him. But anyway, while I'm looking that up, again, tell me, guys. I mean, seriously, who? How can you defend any of this? Oh, excuse me. How can you defend? Is there anybody out there right now in real time that can actually defend these guys' top 25 list? Can you honestly defend that? ESPN's list. Can you defend that? I don't see how you could. How could you defend a list like that has these two guys as two of the best fighters in the past 25 years? Out of everybody that has fought, all of these guys, seriously. How? Juan Manuel Marquez. Let's take a look. Mike Alvarado, Timothy Bradley, Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? Juan Diaz, Floyd Mayweather, Casamayor, Rocky Juarez, Marco Antonio Barrera. I mean, come on. Orlando Salido, right? Orlando Salido, let's see. Orlando Salido. Francisco Vargas, Roman Martinez, Vasily Lomachenko, who he gave his first loss to, Orlando Cruz, Mikey Garcia, Juan Manuel Lopez, man, come on, seriously, come on, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna just keep going because I think I've already bust ESPN in the head with that idiotic list that they came up with. Julio Cesar Chavez, Sr., right? Senior. Let's find out. Let's see. Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. Is this gonna let me do it? Let's see. Here we go. Man, come on. Ridiculous record, man. Ridiculous record. Right? Do I even need to read any of the names on his record? Costa Zoo, right? Frankie Randall, right? Oscar De La Hoya. Do I need to keep going? Tony Lopez, Meldrick Taylor, Frankie Randall, Pernell Whitaker, right? Man, do I need to keep going? Pernell Whitaker, let's take a look. Who can they say is better than Pernell Whitaker, right? Or has a better resume? Felix Trinidad, Oscar De La Hoya, Fredo Rivera, Jake Rodriguez, Gary Jacobs, Julio Vasquez, Julio Cesar Chavez, Senior, of course, James McGirt, legendary trainer, Buddy McGirt, you may know him as. Man, come on. Do I need to keep going? No, I don't need to keep going. I don't need to keep going on that one. Let's go. Because this is ridiculous. You can find this information out yourselves and compare your list to theirs. I just did Pernell Whitaker. There's no way in the world you're going to tell me that these guys have a better list or a better resume than any of these guys that I'm reading off to you right now. How can you justify it? How can you justify it? I find it hard to be able to actually do so. But some guys out here more than likely can. But how can you? How can you? Let's see. I don't know if I'm gonna find anything. No, I'm not gonna find anything. But I'll just read off what I know, for the most part. In fact, I don't have anything on that. So I'm gonna go ahead and move next. Next.
Just an honorable mention, Ricardo Lopez. This man's career went 51-0-1 with 38 knockouts, 73% knockout ratio. This guy was, they say minimum weight, but I would say possibly straw weight. He was fighting at 107. I think that's straw weight, I believe. Oh, come on. This kid was knocking just about everybody out that stepped in the ring with him. Virtually everybody he knockout, TKO. You know what I'm saying? TKO, knockout, TKO. You know what I'm saying? He had some decisions in there, but look at this. Look at the knockouts. TKO, stopping these dudes. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to give an honorable mention to Ricardo Lopez. Again, this man was stopping everybody. Anybody they put in front of him, he was stopping them. We're comparing resumes here for the top 25 fighters in the past 25 years. These dudes are not measuring up. That's all I'm saying.
We can't find anything. Let's see. Lennox Lewis. Who on any of these guys' resumes can you honestly say is better than Lennox Lewis? Lennox Lewis, right? Lennox Lewis. Heavyweight champion in the world at one time. Okay, and that's actually stupid. Let's see. Lennox Lewis. Vitaly Klitschko. Mike Tyson. Hussein Rahman. David Tua. Franz Bartha. Evander Holyfield. Shannon Briggs. Andrew Galata. Oliver McCall. Frank Bruno. Tony Tucker. I'm not going to keep reading it off. Let's go. Let's continue. This is almost over, guys. This is almost over. But ESPN needed to be thoroughly thrashed for this. They really did. They needed to be thoroughly thrashed for this. Let's see. I'll do this. Do this. Bernard Hopkins, Executioner. Later, the Alien. Joe Smith Jr. just beat him. Sergey Kovalev. Baby Shumanov. Cairo Morad. Boris Cloud. Chad Dawson. John Pascal. Roy Jones Jr. Now, most of these guys I'm naming, he was in his 40s when he fought these guys. In his 40s. Okay? Kelly Pavlik. Joe Calzaghe. Winky Wright, Antonio Tarver, Jermaine Taylor, right? Howard Eastman, Oscar De La Hoya, who he stopped with a body shot, Felix Trinidad, and it just goes on and on. Glenn Johnson, right? Do I really need to keep reading? Like, do I really need to keep going at this point? Do I? No, I don't. since I'm here, Roy Jones Jr. Let's take a look. Roy Jones Jr. Whose resume is better, Roy Jones Jr. or what's his face? Gennady Golovkin, the Chocolatito, right? Now I'm not talking about his later fights. I mean, Roy Jones, he should have hung it up a while ago. He's still fighting. I mean, yeah, Bernard Hopkins, right? Jeff Lacey, Joe Calzaghe, Felix Trinidad, right? Antonio Tarver, Glenn Johnson, John Ruiz, right? I mean, come on, like, seriously, he fought John Ruiz at heavyweight, man, heavyweight.
Light heavyweight. Make that correction. I'm sorry, it was heavyweight. I apologize for that. It was heavyweight. Sorry.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, seriously, like seriously, are we really gonna do this? Montel Griffin, you know what I'm saying? Mike McCallum, Vinny Pazienza, James Toney. Seriously, come on, man, come on. Do we really need to do this? Yes, we do. It is necessary to do this. Let's see. Manny Pacquiao. I've already read off Manny Pacquiao. We've already gone over Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? We've already done it. We've already done Manny Pacquiao. We've already put him out there. But, you know, I'm going to do it again, you know. Just because. Jesse Vargas, Tim Bradley, Floyd, Algieri, Bradley, Rios, Marquez, Margarito, Clottey, Cotto, Hatton, De La Hoya, Diaz, Barrera. Man, come on. Triple G and Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez has a better resume than every last single one of these fighters that I'm naming. Every single one of these fighters. Are you kidding me? Seriously. You cannot be serious. You cannot be serious if you say that. I know you're not serious. Wait, what happened? You know what? Never mind. I'll just do it this way. Okay. Never mind. So forget that. For some reason you get the Floyd Mayweather's name and it starts, you know, getting real funny style. But let's go over Floyd Mayweather's resume. Manny Pacquiao, Miguel Cotto, Diego Corrales, Canelo Alvarez, Shane Mosley, DeMarcus Corley, who else? Jose Luis Castillo, Juan Manuel Marquez. I mean, come on, seriously. Do you guys really want to do this? ESPN is a joke when it comes to boxing. And HBO, especially their commentary, is starting to look like a joke as well. And I've already read Roy Jones' resume, y'all. And Roy Jones and Floyd, hands down, are two of the best fighters ever, without a doubt. In fact, everybody that I named can go on mostly everybody I named is a Hall of Famer or future Hall of Famer in boxing. And you mean to tell me that Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez and Triple G are up there on a level with some of these fighters that I just named today? Julio Cesar Chavez, Manny Pacquiao, Roy Jones, Lennox Lewis, Floyd Mayweather, Eric Morales, Jose Luis Castillo. These guys are on the same level with these guys? Are you kidding me? Seriously? No, man, come on. No, it is laughable. It is a joke. And a lot of you guys sit around and actually parrot the same nonsense that ESPN and HBO try to sell to you guys. They're using a German Nazi tactic. You say a lie loud enough and long enough, and people will begin to believe it. All you gotta do is spew enough crap out long enough, and people will accept it as truth. It's just the nature of the way the human mind works for some reason. We can be easily convinced, persuaded, coerced into things because of repetition. If you learned that 2 + 2 was 4, and then simultaneously learned that 2 + 2 was 5, you'd have a hard time discerning the truth between that because you heard both things all your life. Anyway, that's all I wanted to do for that. I wanted to bust ESPN's top 25 in the past 25 years record in the head. I wanted to break that open, crack it open like an egg, and dispel the garbage that ESPN is trying to sell to the boxing community. There's no way in the world that these two fighters, now we're going to take their last two fights on Saturday into consideration. There's no way in the world after those two performances that you can say that these guys are the top two in the last 25 years. You survey 25 fighters and you put these two ahead of all of those past 25 fighters in the past 25 years. There's no way in the world you do that. You can't do that. It is ridiculous. It is laughable. It is disrespectful to those fighters who came before. It is disrespectful to boxing and true boxing fans to say some garbage like that. Chocolatito did not put on a world-class performance Saturday. And if he did, if that was the best he could do, hang it up. Retire right now. Gennady Golovkin did not put on a world-class performance against Danny Jacobs. He was tentative, he was hesitant, he was leery, and he was getting blasted with punches. He had his moments in the fight, and it was a good fight. And this isn't any disrespect to Gennady Golovkin at all, because I actually like him. I like his personality, I like his attitude, I like his demeanor, and I like him as a fighter. But to say that, and he is a world-class fighter, without a doubt, but to say he is number one and number two, the best fighter in the past 25 years, it is absolutely absurd. Put the crack pipe down. Go to an NA meeting, get your life together, because you need psychological help, if you believe this. But that's all I got. I just wanted to shit on ESPN's top 25 record. I just wanted to shit on the two that they had at the top, and I think I did that. Now that this is up to termination, like, learn, and subscribe, and I'm out. Don't believe the bullshit. Peace.